This oil doesn't smell very fresh.
Lisa caught a whiff of that strange smell and nearly threw up.
Olive oil always has this weird smell to it. This must be the fancy stuff. Just has a stronger flavor, that's all.
Jenny didn't seem to care. When the food was served, Lisa tried a few dishes, and the more she ate the more something felt off.
This seafood smells a little off too. The steak has turned dark. Has all this stuff gone bad?
Let me try it.
Jenny had prepared a whole table full of food. She was starving at this point, so she dug right in. But her taste buds weren't very sensitive. Everything tasted fine to her, so she called them over to eat.
It's fine. Tastes okay to me. Nothing's gone bad.
But Lisa refused to take another bite. She just kept her head down, gulping that knockoff liquor, since she wouldn't eat. Jenny figured she was just being dramatic again, and ignored her. She just focused on stuffing herself. Owen and Jason were still kids. They saw Jenny eating happily, so they joined in. Pretty soon the whole table was completely cleaned out. About half an hour later, the two kids started complaining about stomach aches, and kept running to the bathroom. Lisa had been drinking all that fake booze on an empty stomach. She kept saying she was dizzy and nauseous, and her face was flushed bright red. Jenny wasn't doing any better herself. One minute she was dizzy, the next her stomach hurt. She kept running to the bathroom. Finally Lisa couldn't take it anymore. She took the two kids to the hospital in the middle of the night. Jenny's symptoms were milder, but she still had diarrhea all night. By the next day she was completely drained. She fell down several times just trying to get to the bathroom. I was cracking up watching it all on the security cameras. It wasn't until the next evening that Lisa finally brought the two clearly wiped out boys back to my house. The two sisters immediately went through all the food in my storage room. They had no idea until they checked and found out the liquor was all fake, and the food was all expired. Jenny sat on the couch cursing me out weakly.
That Jack. I thought he was loaded. Turns out his wine cabinet is full of knockoffs. No wonder we had such bad hangovers last night.
Lisa chimed in.
All the ingredients were way past their expiration date. No wonder my two boys have had the runs. That Jack is absolutely ridiculous. If we weren't trying to keep a low profile, I'd confront him right now, and make him pay for our medical bills.
Want to get even? Easy. He has a thing for buying designer stuff. Tomorrow we sneak out all his luxury goods and sell them.
Lisa immediately agreed, but whatever they could think of, I had already anticipated. I was well prepared, just waiting for them to enter my room. The moment Jenny pushed open my door, she was immediately hit by such a disgusting smell that she stumbled backwards.
What is that smell?
Of course it was the stinky socks I had deliberately left unwashed and saved up. The smell was like a nuclear weapon.
It stinks so bad.
Lisa couldn't stand it, and backed way off holding her nose. When Jenny went into my room to grab those luxury items, even though she had her nose covered and was ready, she still kept gagging nonstop from the stench. At this moment Jenny was rummaging through my closet. She couldn't find any designer goods, but suddenly felt something furry and moving on her hand. Jenny was instantly startled. Owen with his sharp eyes spotted it right away. A black widow crawling all over her hand.
Auntie, there's a spider.
When Jenny heard it was a spider, she immediately shook her hand hard trying to fling it off. It seemed like the black widow got scared and bit down hard on Jenny's hand. It quickly crawled around her body, then scurried away on the floor. Jenny was still standing there, shaking and screaming nonstop. She kept yelling,
There's a spider, stay back.
Lisa didn't dare go near her. She could only peek in from a distance, while holding back Jason, who wanted to watch the show. Owen was so freaked out by Jenny's state that he started screaming too.
I'm scared of spiders too. Stay away.
The two of them screamed for quite a while before stopping. Owen said breathlessly,
Auntie, I think the spider ran away.
Jenny's legs that felt like lead finally started working again. She bolted out of my room like she was fleeing for her life. From the security footage I could see, there was a big wet patch between her legs. She obviously peed herself from fear. After Jenny left my room, she cautiously gave me a call.
I heard from a friend you started keeping pets recently. What kind are they? Are they venomous or not?
She wanted to know how many. She wanted to know if they were venomous, but I refused to tell her. I just coldly snapped at her. None of your damn business. Don't call me if there's nothing important. Then I hung up. Jenny was so mad she was grinding her teeth. Suddenly she felt dizzy, and her whole body was burning up. She ended up spending $2,000 at the hospital for anti-venom before she finally calmed down. However, since she didn't know how many spiders I had in total, she now checks everywhere she goes first. She's become paranoid, suspicious of everything all day long. No matter how much her sister tried to convince her, she refused to go back into my room to look for valuables. That spider might still be in there waiting to bite her again. She told Lisa to go in, but Lisa refused to.
I'm not going.
Jenny laughed in disbelief.
You won't go, so why should I? Is my life worth nothing?
Only then did Lisa awkwardly drop the subject. During the day they were afraid of being seen by neighbors, so they didn't dare leave the villa.
Since the stuff in the storage room isn't edible, weren't there still fish in the front yard pool?
When she walked by yesterday, she saw lots of fish under the floating algae, and they were pretty big. Lisa suggested catching the fish. Jenny happily agreed.
Today is New Year's Day. We'll have fish for lunch, and sneak out for a fancy dinner tonight.
But soon, they started arguing about who would get in the pool to catch the fish. Jenny had been scratched by the snapping turtle before, and bitten by the spider. Her hands were covered in wounds. She didn't want to get in the water, but the pool was kind of wide. Plus, they had no proper fishing equipment. They couldn't catch any fish without getting in. Lisa was worried the smelly pool water would ruin her new dress, so she kept refusing to get in.
Follow, like, comment, and share for part 4.